در مدرسه وارد شدیم جسد معلمی رو دیدیم که از وسط نصف شده و صحنه که دارید می‌بینید هنوز داریم آواربرداری می‌کنیم و هنوز جسد داریم یاد داریم.
میدونستن اینجا بخره مدرسه است. چندین ساله که اینجا دیگه پایگاه موشکی نیست و پایگاه موشکی به جای دیگری منتقل شده. یا که اطلاعات دشمن ضعیف بوده ولی اینجا مثلا ستاد فرماندهی موشکیه.
فرهنگی هم خب اینجا مدرسه است. ما تقریبا 12 تا همکار فرهنگی اینجا بودن که حتی ما دیشب با هم بودیم برای مراسم افطار کنار هم بودیم و واقعا الان نبودنشون رو داریم احساس میکنیم.
کیف دانش آموز
رو اعزام به بیمارستان ابوالفضل تحت درمان قرار گرفتن و ما بقیه دانش آموزان از طریق گروه‌های امدادی و بسیج مردمی به ظرفیت‌هایی که هست در حال بیرون آوردن سایر عزیزان دانش آموز در این مجموعه هستیم.
تقریبا 20 دقیقه بعد از صداهای انفجار ماشین‌آلات راهسازی شهرستان به اضافه نیروهای امدادی، نیروهای به حساب بیمارستان و حلال عمل همه توی صحنه بودن و شروع کردن به
چند سالش بود؟
شیرین زبان 10 سال خدا ریاضت 10 سال نافهمم اینجا بگردم آجا بگردم.
This morning the United States regime jointly and in coordination with the Israeli regime initiated an unprovoked and premeditated aggression against the Islamic Republic of Iran for the second time in the recent months, while deliberately attacking civilian populated areas in multiple large cities of Iran where millions of people reside. As a result of this brutal armed attack, hundreds of civilians have been killed and injured. The aggression and atrocious crime of the United States regime and the Israeli regime and the deliberate and persistent targeting of civilian infrastructure are going. In addition to the numerous civilian residential buildings, the aggressors have also targeted a school in the city of Minab, Hormozgan province, killing more than 100 children. The number of innocent civilians continues to rise. This is not only an act of aggression, it is a war crime and a crime against humanity.
What we witnessed yesterday in Tehran is, in fact, a clear violation of the United Nations Charter, specifically a direct breach of the principle prohibiting the use of force. What has occurred is an extremely dangerous development in international law. This action by the Zionist regime sends a message to the world that the use of force can be normalized, and that is deeply concerning. When we look at this incident, along with other examples, including the 12-day war launched against us, it becomes clear that the United States and the Zionist regime do not have much faith in negotiation. Their belief appears to be in power as the primary means of resolving disputes. One very important message that can be drawn from these actions is the revival of an arms race in the region. Of course, under Article 51 of the United Nations Charter, Iran's right to self-defense is preserved, and Iran has the legal right to defend itself and take military actions. At the outset, this incident constitutes a violation of the 4 Geneva Conventions and explicitly breaches the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Unfortunately, the United States is not a party to that convention. It is worth noting that the Convention on the Rights of the Child is considered one of the most important human rights treaties in international law. Iran and the Zionist regime are both parties to it, but the United States, unfortunately, is not. It is also noteworthy that almost 3 years ago, the Chinese government, in diplomatic discussions, urged the United States to accede to the Convention on the Rights of the Child and accept its obligations. Targeting this school constitutes a clear violation of the additional protocols to the Geneva Conventions, particularly the 4th Convention, as well as Article 38 of the Convention on the Rights of the Child. In any case, countries who respect human rights and are concerned about it should condemn this action.
播报新闻是我的日常，必须时刻保持妆容和皮肤的最佳状态。当来到人生中最重要的时刻，也是 KS 逆时奇迹帮助我轻松驾驭，闪闪发光。KS 逆时奇迹活肤露、全效精华、精华霜，多达5种 EGF 6大冻龄关键成分，保湿效果让我非常满意，小细纹也不再困扰我。我就是我自己的最佳女主角。KS 让我从容自信，光彩动人。我是我人生中的大女主，我的最爱我做主。KS 逆时奇迹系列热卖中，下单请上快点购，透过中天新闻网 App 下单立减50，或输入 CTI 推荐码有额外折扣。